Welcome back to Cell and Molecular Biology course. I am your course instructor Iniyatendra. In this video, we will see a virtual microscope experiment where we will explore and identify the intricate structures of cells. Microscopy has been a key tool in biology, allowing scientists to observe the smallest unit of life, cells. Today, we will use a virtual microscope to view cell at various magnification, giving us a close look at the different organelles that make up these living structures. We will start by observing the general shape and size of the cell, and as we zoom in, we will identify the nucleus, mitochondria, and other organelles that play a vital role in cell function. Whether you are new to microscopy or just need a refresher, this experiment will guide you step by step through the process of cell identification. Let's begin. Low magnification 40x. At low magnification, we see the overall structure of the cell, including the cell membrane that forms the outer boundary. The cell membrane, also known as plasma membrane, regulates what enters and exits the cell. It acts like a gatekeeper, ensuring the cell maintains its internal environment, a process known as homeostasis. The cell membrane is composed of a lipid bilayer with embedded proteins that facilitate the movement of materials like ions, nutrients, and waste. Medium magnification 100x. Zooming in at 100x magnification, we can now observe the nucleus and the surrounding cytoplasm. The nucleus is the control center of the cell. It contains DNA, the genetic material that governs cell growth, division, and function. Inside the nucleus is the nucleolus, where ribosomes are made, which play a crucial role in protein synthesis. The nucleus regulates gene expression, ensuring that proteins are produced at the right time and in the right amount. The cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance that fills the cell and where the organelles are found. It's the site of many metabolic activities, including glycolysis, where glucose is broken down to release energy. At 400x magnification, we can see individual organelles such as mitochondria and chloroplasts in plant cells. Mitochondria, known as the powerhouse of the cell, is responsible for producing energy in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate, through the process of cellular respiration. This process involves the breaking down of glucose and oxygen to release energy the cell uses to perform its function. Mitochondria have their own DNA, which suggests that they were once independent prokaryotic organisms, supporting the endosymbiotic theory. About the endosymbiotic theory, we have seen in the previous video. Chloroplast, which is found only in the plant cells, or the site of photosynthesis, where light energy is converted into chemical energy, that is glucose. They contain chlorophyll the green pigment that captures light energy. As we know, photosynthesis is vital for the production of oxygen and as the foundation of most food chains on Earth. Now let's see the comparison of plant and animal cells. While both plant and animal cells share many common organelles, such as the nucleus and mitochondria, they also have distinct differences. For example, cell wall found only in plant cells. The cell wall of plant cells is a rigid outer layer that surrounds the plant cell membrane, providing support and protection. The cell wall of plant cells are made of cellulose. It helps maintain the shape of the cell and also resist internal pressure changes, which is important when the plant takes in water. And then the other uh, organelle which is comparable is the vacuoles, which are storage organelles. In plant cells, they are large and central, storing water, nutrients, and waste products. They also help maintain turgor pressure, which keeps the plant upright. In animal cells, vacuoles are smaller and less prominent. Other key organelles. There are several other important organelles that play specific role in cell function. These include endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum is a network of membranes which is responsible for the synthesis of proteins and lipids. There are two types of endoplasmic reticulum. The rough endoplasmic reticulum, which is studded with ribosomes. It synthesizes proteins destined for the export or for the cell membrane. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum lacks ribosomes and is involved in lipid synthesis and detoxification process. The other organelle is Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus modifies, sorts, and packages proteins and lipids for transport to their final destinations inside or outside the cell. It's like the cell's post office, ensuring molecules are correctly modified and shipped. Lysosomes, which are mainly in animal cells, or the cell's recycling centers containing enzymes that break down waste materials and damaged organelles, and also foreign invaders like bacteria are broken down by these enzymes. This process is called autophagy and it helps the cell maintain internal cleanliness and efficiency. Now, these are some of the key organelles which help in cell function. Here we have an animal cell showing its major organelles. Animal cells are eukaryotic, that is, meaning they contain a nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. Each organelle plays a crucial role in maintaining the cell's overall function. Let's take a closer look at these organelles and their specific roles. With what we have learned earlier, I guess you could identify some of the organelles in this diagram. Now let's see the overview of the organelles found inside the animal cell. Later we will see these organelles in detail in the upcoming videos. Let's start with the nucleus, which is typically the most prominent organelle in the cell. The nucleus is often referred to as the control center because it contains the cell's genetic material, that is DNA. This DNA is organized into structures called chromosomes, which carry the instructions for building and maintaining the cell. The chromatin is a complex of DNA and proteins found in the nucleus, which packages the genetic material into a more compact, dense shape. It helps regulate gene expression and protects the DNA during cell division by condensing into chromosomes. Inside the nucleus, there is a smaller structure called the nucleolus, where ribosomes are assembled. Ribosomes play a key role in protein synthesis, which is essential for the cell's growth and repair. Surrounding the nucleus is the nuclear membrane, a double membrane that controls what enter and exit the nucleus. And then we can see the cytoplasm. The nucleus is suspended in a jelly-like substance called the cytoplasm, which fills the interior of the cell. The cytoplasm contains not only the organelles but also a fluid called cytosol, where many chemical reactions occur. This cytosol provides a medium for organelles to interact with each other and for important processes like cellular respiration and protein synthesis to take place. The other vital organelle is the mitochondria, which is often referred to as powerhouses of the cell. We have seen earlier that mitochondria generates energy for the cell in the form of ATP through the process called cellular respiration. Let's look at the endoplasmic reticulum, which is a network of membranes. You can see the rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum in the diagram. As we have seen earlier, the rough endoplasmic reticulum, which is studded with ribosomes. You can see the structure of rough endoplasmic reticulum with minute spherical structures in the boundary. Those are the ribosomes. And the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, which lacks the ribosomes. Then the other organelle is the Golgi apparatus. Once the proteins and lipids are produced, they are sent to the Golgi apparatus, which functions like cell's packaging and shipping center. Here, proteins and lipids are modified, sorted, and packed into vesicles for transfer to their final destinations, either inside or outside the cell. The Golgi ensures that proteins are folded correctly and functional before they are sent to other parts of the cell. Next, we have lysosomes, which are the cell's waste disposal units. The lysosomes contain digestive enzymes that break down waste materials, old organelles, and any foreign substances like bacteria. This recycling process is essential for maintaining the health of the cell as it prevents the building up of debris that could interfere with cellular functions. You can see the cell membrane or the plasma membrane, which surrounds the entire cell and acts as a barrier between the inside of the cell and the external environment. The membrane is composed of lipid bilayer with embedded proteins that control the movement of substances in and out of the cell. The cell membrane is selectively permeable, that is, it allows some substances like water and oxygen to pass freely, while others like ions and larger molecules are regulated more carefully using the channels and channel proteins. We will see later in the upcoming videos about all these structures in detail. And then you can see the microtubules. These are hollow tube-like structures that provide structural support and shape to the cell. They are also essential for intracellular transport and play a key role in cell division by forming the spindle fibers that separate chromosomes. And then you can see centrosomes, which are the main microtubule organizing centers in animal cells, helping to regulate the formation of cytoskeleton. They play a crucial role in cell division by organizing the spindle fibers that ensure accurate chromosome separation. You can see smaller ribosomes. These are the structures responsible for protein synthesis, translating genetic information into messenger RNA to build proteins. They can be found free floating in the cytoplasm or attached to rough endoplasmic reticulum. So these are the structures found in animal cell. Together, these organelles work in harmony to ensure the cells function efficiently. The nucleus controls cell activities, the mitochondria generate energy, the endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi process proteins and lipids, and lysosome keeps the cell clean and healthy. The cell membrane maintains a stable internal environment, allowing the cell to survive. Understanding these structures is key to appreciating how animal cells and indeed all living organisms function at a microscopic level. Thank you for watching.